Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert's Report Show. I'm your host, Robert. All right, as we are going through these shows from WrestleMania weekend, there was 20, including WrestleMania tonight. There's 21 shows total. I have 4 shows left I have not watched. I have 3 from the weekend, and then obviously WrestleMania Night 2 tonight. So it's been a crazy weekend, last 4 days watching wrestling. I got 4 videos to do today. Is it 4 or 5? So 4 videos, like 5 videos to do today, something like it, 4 or 5. And then the 3 shows that I have not watched yet, I will get watched today and tomorrow. Get those videos up. The videos of the show, reviews of the shows will end with Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. I will watch that live, review it afterwards. And then on Tuesday, I'll work on some best ofs from the weekend. There's been a lot of great matches. It's been fun. This is the first weekend I've been able to, first time I've gotten to do this with the collective, WrestleCon, Ring of Honor, NXT, WrestleMania, watching so much. I'm already planning next year to do the same thing. But yeah, so we're going to run down WrestleCon USA versus the World. This was on yesterday afternoon. It started off with a fatal 4-way match for the Warrior Wrestling Lucha title. We had champion Sam Adonis versus Golden Dragon versus La Hiedra versus Mr. Iguana. This Lucha title for Warrior Wrestling, if you're new to Warrior Wrestling, it is all about the kind of the Lucha style, which is the high flying style, which is one of the styles that I really, really love. We've seen a ton of that over the weekend. This was 8-minute match. It was a good match. Everybody kind of got their spots in. This is the first time I've gotten to see Golden Dragon and La Hiedra. I've seen Mr. Iguana multiple times. It was a really good match. Sam Adonis did get the victory. I give it 3 1/4. Next up, we had Rachael Ellering versus Jessica Troy. A really great women's match, actually. This is probably one of the top women's matches of the weekend. Jessica Troy getting the victory. I ended up giving it 3 1/4. Mike Bailey versus Davey Richards. Speedball Mike Bailey had like 6 matches over the weekend. Every single one of them was awesome. This one against Davey Richards, he had multiple matches as well. It did not let me down at all. I loved it. The fact that Mike Bailey does some of the high flying moves that he does. When he does that almost 450 into like a knee drop, when he lands on his knees, and then when he misses, that looks like it hurts. And he did it on the apron a couple times. I know he landed on the outside at one point. It looked like it hurt his knee. I know he had like 4 matches in one day, so he wasn't 100%. But him and Davey went out there, put on a great show. I give it 3 3/4. 15-minute long match. Those guys are just warriors out there. Next up, we had a 6-man tag. We had Aeroboy, Aramis, and Arez versus Caleb Konley, Flip Gordon, and Gringo Loco. The fact that Flip Gordon is so good, he's gotten lost in the shuffle with Ring of Honor, and it's like you don't see him as much as you used to. He was like the mercenary, he was like a heel version with this cool ass beard, and then he kind of hit his head and became the old Flip again. I just don't understand. Hopefully he'll find a home, and we can continue seeing Flip. But yeah, just 6 luchadors going out there doing their thing. 3.5-star match. Aeroboy, Aramis, and Arez getting the victory there. Next up, one of the matches I was looking forward to, the main reason I wanted to buy this show, USA versus the World, Bandido and Extreme Tiger versus the WorkHorsemen, Anthony Henry and JD Drake. The WorkHorsemen, they are just that kind of, they're like FTR to me to a point, but with a little bit more attitude. Anthony Henry is a little bit more, I don't know how to say it. He doesn't really do high flying, but I mean, he does some top rope stuff. JD Drake is just, he's Kevin Owens 2.0 to me. I actually met him in person a few years back and talked to him, and he was a really, really cool guy to talk to and stuff. We hung out with him for a little bit at one of the WrestleCon shows. We talked to him for a little bit about Marty Scurll back in the day. This was WrestleMania 34 weekend. Bandido, oh god, Bandido is one of my favorite freaking luchadors. Him and Extreme Tiger made one hell of a team here. They did get the victory over the WorkHorsemen. I give it 3 1/2. Hopefully Bandido, if he doesn't sign with Ring of Honor, AEW, maybe he goes to Impact or over in New Japan or somewhere. But yeah, he's so talented. He needs to be somewhere. Next up, we had the two of the bigger dudes wrestle each other, Calvin Tankman and Big Damo. Big Damo, if y'all remember Killing Dane from NXT, yep, that's him, shaved head and all. Yeah, two horses going after it, 9-minute brawl. I give it 2 3/4. Big Damo, Calvin Tankman, getting the victory there. In one of those matches where it's like, these two horses are just going to beat the tar out of one another. And then the main event was another match I was really looking forward to. The RevPro Undisputed British Cruiserweight Championship champion Michael Oku versus Fritz Swann. Like I said in another show about Michael Oku, I've watched him in RevPro. I've watched him earlier this year in a match versus Will Ospreay, put on a 5-star match. This guy can go. This guy is one of the up-and-comers. When we look in 5 years, we look at the 5-star matches. 10 years, we look at the list of 5-star matches. The Will Ospreays of the world. I think that Dino Garcia could be part of that. Michael Oku is going to be a part of that. Plus, the guys we're used to being up there, the Kenny Omegas, the Adam Coles, the Young Bucks and stuff. But yeah, this kid is uber talented. When he is getting a chance to showcase it, like he hit a 20-minute match here against Fritz Swann, I gave that bad boy 4 stars. And I thought it was really good. I just think Oku can be that level as he gets better and better. But yeah, so that's going to wrap up WrestleCon USA versus the World. Like I said, I'm going to get 0 videos up here to finish them up, and then the other 3 shows I need to watch, I'll get up tomorrow. WrestleMania Night 2, I will probably do late tonight, if not early tomorrow. These shows getting over at 11 o'clock. It's kind of like, especially going to work tomorrow morning, it's kind of like, oh boy. But yeah, so we're going to do what we can, and then we'll get some best ofs during the week. Please comment below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead. If you follow me on Rob's Sports Show and take a look at all the WrestleMania videos, there's actually a playlist of just WrestleMania videos. Yeah, it's been a fun weekend. Hope you've all enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.